This is Manish Nigam, and now I'm going to explain you the exclamatory sentences, the last part, the last kind of reported speech. We have done the declarative sentences, we have done the interrogative sentences, we have done imperative sentences, and now I'm going to give you the explanation of exclamatory sentences, how we change the direct speech to indirect speech or direct narration to indirect narration. All videos you'll get in that playlist. Please, if you want to check, you can go and check that, and the link I'll provide you there in the description. Sorry. So what we do when we see or when we find the exclamatory sentences, so first of all, understand, you will get a sign of exclamation there. Okay, that is the sign of exclamatory sentences. Point number one. Point number two, you will get interjection signs like alas, hurrah, bravo, etc. in that sentence. Point number three, you have to remember, because the main role is of a reporting verb in the imperative sentences as well as in the exclamatory sentences. So there you see said. What are we going to do with it? Now just understand it carefully. You will get a lot of detail in your grammar book, but I am giving you a very simple funda, a very simple trick to understand how you can change that said into exclaimed. First of all, if it is a normal sentence like this, how lovely the child is. The second sentence is there, he said how lovely the child is. Now let me use, and after that I'll clarify. Then comes exclaimed with joy. Whenever you find hurrah or bravo, something like that, you can use exclaimed with joy. Exclaimed with sorrow. Exclaimed with sorrow, when it is alas, when it is oh, if you find oh, I lost my bike, alas, I did not get full marks in my English. So when you find this type of sentences, you can mention exclaimed with sorrow. Now other words are used there like applauded, surprised, wondered, and disgusted, as per the need of the sentence. Read the sentence carefully, and accordingly you can use the reporting verb. In place of said, you can use, first of all, remember, exclaimed. Second, when it is a sentence containing hurrah, bravo, or any pleasure or something, joy, you can use exclaimed with joy. If it is any sorrow or any regret or any sad feeling, you can use exclaimed with sorrow. And if it is any applause, we suppose here one sentence is there. Virat said to Rishabh, the previous series of Australia, if you check, there Rishabh Pant, the last test, GABA test, what he did, he just created the miracle. So Virat said to Rishabh, bravo, you played well. So what Virat is doing to Rishabh? He is actually applauding. Then surprised, then wondered, and then disgusted. So my dear children, remember that you have to be very careful with this use of reporting verb in that exclamatory sentences. Point number two, the connector. If you remember, in all four kinds, whether it is declarative, it was that there, whether it is interrogative, it was question word and if and whether. In imperative sentences, it was infinitive, means to plus verb first form. And now we come to the last segment, and here we use that again. So the connector or the connective will be THAT, that. Now the next point that you have to remember, the interjection signs like alas, like hurrah, like bravo, all these will be removed, omitted, eliminated. Okay. And the next point that you have to keep, the change of tense, the change of pronoun, and the change of nearness to distance will remain as it is in the reported speech. That is the main funda. In the reported speech column, you have to change tense, you have to change pronoun, and you have to change nearness to distance. Let me clarify these rules with 4 examples that I am trying to give you. Priyanka said, hurrah, I have got 95 marks in English. So what Priyanka is doing? Priyanka is actually feeling very joyous, very happy. So the sentence will be, Priyanka Exclaim, exclaimed with joy and exclaimed with sorrow. What we'll use here? Exclaimed with joy. Exclaimed with joy. We'll remove this interjection sign that is hurrah. Priyanka exclaimed with joy. Connective will be THAT, that. And now comes the change of tense, pronoun and condition. I, that is pronoun, have, that is tense, and the remaining part will remain as it is. So I is there for Priyanka. So that she have, that is present perfect, it will change into past perfect. She had got 95 marks in English. Got it, my dear children? Now comes the second example. He said, how lovely the child is. The sentence starts with HOW. Don't think it is a question. No. Because there you check, the sign of interjection is there. Yes, here it is. He said, how lovely the child is. Now see the change. He exclaimed, that's it. Nothing special. He exclaimed that the child was very lovely. It's over. Now come to the third sentence. Sonam said, alas, I have lost my diamond ring. Alas, regretting, feeling sorrow, exclaimed with sorrow. So there it will be, Sonam exclaimed with sorrow that. Up to here it is clear, my dear children. This said has been replaced by exclaimed with sorrow. The connective that we have used here is that, and now comes the change. I have lost my diamond ring. So I is there for Sonam. She have lost, that is present perfect. So it will be, she had lost her diamond ring. And now the last one. Virat said to Rishabh, bravo, you played well. So Virat is actually applauding. Okay. So it will be now, Virat applauded Rishabh that he, you is there for Rishabh. So he played well, which tense is there? Simple past. So it will be now, he had played well. So in this way we change the sentence, in this way we change the sentences of exclamatory pattern or exclamatory kinds. Okay, so again let me recall the main points. First of all, you have to change the reporting verb and it will be changed into exclaimed with joy, exclaimed with sorrow. You can use applauded, you can use surprised, you can use wondered, you can use disgusted as per the need or as per the demand of the sentence. The connector, it will be that, and interjection signs, whatever interjection sign used there, like alas, hurrah, bravo, oh, all they will be removed. And the next part is that in the reported speech column, we make three changes. Change 1, the tense, change 2, pronoun, and change 3, nearness to distance. And after applying all that, we can get full marks in that reported speech. So hope you would have understood all. Please check all these 4 videos of declarative, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory. The link I am going to give in the description. Thank you, my dear children. God bless.